I've been using the Husqvarna 325 iLK with the HA860 Hedgetrimmer for a while, and it would be perfect if not for one unfortunate piece of plastic. But before that, one way to make it better, oddly enough, is to add more plastic. Get a handle from an old string trimmer. It makes it easier to use it the way I mostly use it. Now you may see this and think,
yeah, I don't have any tall hedges to hedge.
Right, like that's what poles are for. But they can also be used to reach into hard to get places and sweep the ground like a string trimmer, but more like a brush cutter. So you're not hunched over like some serial killer with back problems. It truly is a dream come true. Except for that piece of plastic. What's the deal with that? So when you put it together, like putting an attachment on the 325, there's a tab on the attachment that makes it so it can only slide on if it's lined up the right way. Then on the other side is a hole for this snappy thing to snap into. This is how all the attachments work, and it's been fine for the string trimmer and the leaf blower, but because the hedge trimmer is heavier, and you're pushing into things, like hedges, it wears down that plastic tab, and then the pole can start to spin in there, and that sucks. So then I put on the handle, so I can stop it from spinning, because I'm holding on to the attachment now. Could doing that sooner have saved the plastic? I don't know. I would rather it just not be plastic. So that's my only issue. Another thing that could happen, you go to use it, and you get this. That's because the end isn't clicked into place. You pull up this collar and move it till it clicks. There are specific angles you can set it to, and that's all there is to that. There's 3 positions on this switch: off, on, and eco. The hedge trimmer is the only attachment I have where I've noticed the difference between regular and eco mode. You can actually tell it's going faster. I always use eco mode for everything anyways, and in general, I get 40 minutes to an hour with the hedge trimmer. I have the BLI 30 battery, which is kind of a mid-tier battery. It's fine for me. Also, battery life varies a lot with what you're using. The hedge trimmer lasts forever compared to the leaf blower. You're getting about 20 minutes out of that, and the string trimmer is about 30 minutes. So if I'm using it for stuff that's up high, I'm using the handle that comes with it. And maybe I'll hold the battery part or lean into it. If I'm using it to sweep the ground, I'm holding it more like a gas can in a race car pit stop. And I guess the safety lever is kind of annoying, but that can be bypassed. It always gets stuck when you're holding it as high as you can. Just push down, slide forward. It should be simple, but sometimes it's not. Also, it comes with a strap, and I don't use it. And that's it about that. So this attachment cost about $300, plus or minus $10. There are these universal attachments out there that cost half as much. Just keep in mind, Husqvarna poles are 7/8 inch diameter, something like a sun, whatever it's called. universal attachment is 1 inch diameter, and the cheap ones will give you those measurements, but Husqvarna doesn't want you to know those things. They don't even want you seeing close-ups of the attachments. If you're buying this in a regular store, like not on the internet, you can compare that stuff, but you go into Lowe's where they sell Husqvarna, they probably don't have any of the electric stuff, which is strange. You'd think they'd want to sell the new trendy products, but they don't sell the combi stuff either, only the basic lame stuff that's been around for 40 years. Even on the website, when you watch the promotional video that goes with this, they're using the gas combi trimmer, and it makes you think certain things work with the 325, but they officially don't, so you're having to do research about why the pole saw can be used for the gas version, but not the electric, but it can be used for the new 525 iLK. It'd be nice to see the attachment part close up. It looks different, like it doesn't seem to have a plastic alignment tab, but would it still fit in the 325? I don't know, and if this video gets enough views, maybe I'll find out. And then I'll tell you about it.